This show is brought to you by NMDC Group.
QatarEnergy and Eni ink a 27-year supply deal, and Saudi's launching an annual Esports World Cup. You're watching the Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramia Faraj. QatarEnergy and Italys Eni have agreed on a long-term deal to deliver up to 1 million tons per annum of LNG supply to Italy for 27 years from 2026. The agreement will be executed through a JV. It will see the expansion of the North Field East project in Qatar, where the LNG volumes are expected to be sourced. Earlier this month, QatarEnergy inked similar deals with TotalEnergies and Shell for the delivery of LNG to France and the Netherlands. Staying with energy, Chevron is buying smaller rival Hess Corp in a $53 billion all-stock deal in a bid to increase its footprint in oil-rich Guyana. The deal puts two of the top oil giants, Chevron and ExxonMobil, head-to-head in two of the world's fastest-growing oil basins, shale and Guyana. Guyana has become a major oil producer in recent years after huge discoveries by ExxonMobil, its partner Hess, and China's CNOOC. Together, they produce 400,000 barrels per day from two offshore vessels. The value of the portfolio of Abu Dhabi's ADQ has jumped to $200 billion, according to Global SWF. This is largely from the performance of Abu Dhabi National Energy Company, in which ADQ has a 90% ownership. After energy and utilities, mobility and logistics and financial services are the biggest sector portfolios, each managing over $30 billion in assets. Global SWF says the total assets under management of Abu Dhabi's wealth funds combined has now reached $1.5 trillion. Saudi is launching an annual Esports World Cup, which will include the most popular games in the world and have the largest prize pool in esports history. That's according to a statement from Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. The first competition will be held in summer 2024. Airbus has signed two contracts worth $1.27 billion to enhance and service France's fleet of A330 MRTTs. The multi-role tanker transports are aircraft that allow the Air Force to conduct air-to-air refueling. The program will convert France's current fleet into a high-bandwidth communication relay node that will be connected in all circumstances, including jammed environments and extreme weather conditions. The first of 15 units with these new capabilities is expected to be ready for the French Air Force in 2028. U.S. tech giants will likely post their strongest quarterly revenue growth in at least a year as their legacy businesses stabilize. Analysts say Microsoft, Alphabet, Meta, and Amazon are expected to have built on the recovery in their enterprise software and digital ads businesses, as professional and consumer spending stayed resilient despite an uncertain global economy. The quartet's shares have rallied between Microsoft's 36% and Meta's 157% this year. It boosted their combined market value to over $6 trillion. And that brings us to today's Forbes Real-Time Billionaires ranking, which tracks the daily wins and losses of the world's wealthiest people. Our biggest loser today is Gautam Adani. He's down $2 billion and now has net wealth of $50.3 billion. Our second biggest loser today is his counterpart, Mukesh Ambani, down $1.5 billion with net wealth of $87.9 billion. And our third place loser is Bernard Arnault, down $1.4 billion with net wealth of $172.8 billion. Check out our website and our social media for all of the latest Billionaires news. And staying with Billionaires, Elon Musk's SpaceX has reportedly signed a deal to launch up to 4 of Europe's flagship navigation and secure communications satellites into orbit. The agreement calls for the satellites to be launched on SpaceX's Falcon 9 rocket from the U.S. I'm Ramia Faraj. This is the Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.
This show is brought to you by NMDC Group.